Hello and welcome to my video giving you health, beauty and wellness tips. And I am Melanie, I'm a beauty and holistic therapist and I am owner of the Mellow Room. And today I'm going to show you how to do a home pedicure. So for the home pedicure you will need a foot bowl. So if you do have a foot spa hanging around in your cupboard somewhere, then get that out, plug it in, fill it up with some nice hot water, but you can just use a washing up bowl, that will be absolutely fine. I'm then going to add a decent handful of Epsom salts, and I have also already added a drop of peppermint essential oil. So if you do have essential oil, please add some. Peppermint is really lovely, it's very antiviral, it's very good at helping to release tension. It's also very good at easing allergies, so it's helpful in the summer months when people get hay fever. And if you do have rock salt or Epsom salts, please add that. But if you don't worry, you can add a little bit of bubble bath, but I'm just keeping it so it's very natural and using just natural ingredients. So you're going to soak your feet. The ideal amount of time to soak your feet doing a home pedicure is 15 minutes if you're using the Epsom salts. And then we're also going to be using a homemade salt scrub. So to make this scrub, you'll again be using the Epsom or rock salts and then some table salt, so equal amounts of both. And then you're just mixing it up with some plant oil, whatever oil you have in your cupboard. So I've used olive oil. And just mix it up till it gets to a nice consistency like that. That's then going to be your salt scrub. You could also add a drop of essential oil to make it smell nice, and whatever we don't use in the pedicure, if you pop it in a tin or a pot, you can use it again in the next few days. So you soak your feet and then you take your first foot out and dry it off with a towel. I'm then going to be using a dry foot rasp. Just to gently exfoliate my feet, get rid of all the bits of dry skin. So the heel area is normally the main area where people get a build-up of dry skin, and if we don't keep on top of it with a foot file, then unfortunately you can end up getting little cracks appearing along here, especially in the summer months, and that can become really painful. So it's good to do this regularly, ideally every day, but if you can, just do a home pedicure a couple of times a month and that will keep your feet looking good. Okay, and then we're going to be using our salt scrub. So if you don't have any Epsom salts, if you only have the table salt, that's fine, just use that mixed in with the oil. Salt is a really good way of detoxing your whole body. And it's really softening, helps to get rid of any aches and pains as well. It's very healing. Right, and then once you've done your salt scrub, you're going to pop your foot back in the foot bowl and just rinse it off. And it will feel quite oily because of the oil in the salt scrub, so be careful because it can be a bit slippery. That's why it's always best to use a foot bowl. You can do this in the bath, but be very careful because it will be slippery. And then you will do exactly the same on the other foot. So dry your foot off, dry foot file, and then your salt scrub. Then we're going to dry off your foot again. And then if you want to cut your nails, this is the time to cut your nails. Make sure you cut them straight across ideally. You don't want to cut them too short, but it's not nice to have long toenails. If you're into sport, you'll know that you can't have long toenails, it's not possible. And then we're going to file our nails. If you do get ingrown toenails, then you can cut very carefully to release them, but you really need to sort of know what you're doing if you're going to do that. Okay. And then what we will do is we'll finish off with a nice foot massage. So if you have some foot cream or body cream, I'm going to be using the Herb Pharmacy Comfrey and Mint foot cream, which is my favourite. It has a really nice pink colour, it has spearmint in it, so it's really, really softening for the feet. It smells lovely. It reminds me of many years ago the Body Shop used to do a peppermint foot cream, which was actually a pinky colour as well, and that was definitely the best product that they ever made, but it's not as nice as this because this is organic and full of lots of lovely ingredients. So your foot will feel quite nourished anyway because of the salt scrub. So you won't need to use too much of your moisturiser. And just make sure that you do some nice pressures around the sole of your foot. And the heel of your foot, where again it gets really dry around this area, mainly because of wearing flip-flops. In the summer, people get a lot more cracks in their feet in the summer months because of wearing shoes like flip-flops and sandals. Feet generally are much better in the winter when we're wearing socks and better shoes. And then if you want to have a proper pedicure and you want to paint your nails, then just remember that you will need to use some nail polish remover on a cotton pad and just wipe over each nail plate before you apply your base coat and your polish and then your top coat. Okay, and then once you've finished your massage and you've done both feet, you just want to sit and let the product soak in. Don't rush around, sit and read, do something relaxing or meditate for 5-10 minutes until the product has soaked in. And that's how to do a very simple home pedicure with a foot soak, which is really good, very relaxing, very healing for your whole body because of the salt. Very easy to do at home. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to the video, that will notify you once we've done our next one, and share it, and I will see you again soon. Much love.